Hello, welcome back. Sorry it's been a minute since I posted a video. This is My Life in Motion, episode 18, Getting Back. So as I was posting kind of a daily vlog last month to kind of get better at doing vlogging and talking and learning how to grow a channel and whatnot. But I got sick. I got sick for about 2 weeks, and it was like kind of an off and on again thing. And then my little boy was sick too, so he was sick about 3 weeks. So we were just battling this fever. I guess he had a flu and I had the fever, and so it took me down. As I got back from New York, and I felt like I brought back something with me, some energy or something. So I just decided to shut everything down and hold on to it. I didn't even come in my studio because I didn't want to have like get sick, or I wouldn't leave anything in here. I wanted to keep this thing as pure as possible. So I didn't even step in here. I felt good yesterday stepping in here and watching some football. Yesterday was the first day I felt really good. I feel drained. I feel tired. I've lost about 22 pounds just from not eating because I just couldn't do it. I could barely even take down. I didn't eat for 4 days for sure, and I could barely even take down like Campbell soups or homemade soups, or it was just rough. I just kind of I found out the best thing for me was just to lay on the couch and just let my body sweat everything out. It's pretty gross, but that's what I was doing as a kind of a recovery, trying to figure out. So right now I'm detoxing. No sodas, no anything, just pure, just water and sensitivity, because I've got to watch what I eat, watch what I put in my body. And but last 2 days I've eaten pizza and burgers, so I'm doing good. I feel better, just catching up. I was just stuffing my face. And chicken burgers are where it's at right now for me. So let's get started, and because October was a very rough month. That's planned for November to be better. So that's where I've been. That's where I was been up to, just learning to take care of myself, I hadn't been sick like this in a long time. I think the last time I got sick like this was like I got like I think like 23. I got sick like that, like really bad. Was sick for like a month and ended up having like bronchitis or something like that. But outside of that, like I think the last time prior to that I got sick was like real bad. It was like when I had a growth spurt when I was younger, like little kid. So I feel like I got taller. I've lost a lot of weight. I feel leaner. I feel I don't like being too scrawny. My default is like slim, so I don't really like gaining weight. I like being a little heavier, but my body's not having it right now. So a lot of the recovery I'm doing is definitely detox. I'm drinking a lot of water, a lot of warm teas or hot teas, a lot of warm water, hot teas, and just water with lemon. Just recovering. I feel like I was in too many places in short amount of distance, and like I feel like time caught up to me, that my body just hit like a brick wall. But also getting stranded in New York was really a pain in the ass. So I think that's had something to do with it. I think a lot of that energy was just kind of like, man, what's going on? What am I doing? Where do I need to go? So a lot of things fell to the side. A lot of things were able to be picked back up. Wasn't a full complete loss. Some things I did have to make up for some things, but for the most part, looking to get back on my channel, looking to finish the year strong. I am looking for associate producer jobs or anything with content creating, podcasting out there. So I'm throwing that out there. I'm applying for those. So if you see me out there on the interwebs or you see on my page, I start doing more of like resume and cover letter stuff. It's because I'm looking for a job in this field. I want to do this 24/7. What's one thing I did take from being sick was I had still to go to work, but my job right now is manual labor, blue collar job. I don't have to work with anybody. So I was isolated a lot. So I was just sweating. Like I had to grind through it, where I was sweating and then like my body would cool off because of sweat, but it's cold because it's kind of winterish here in Texas. But but inside the stores, they keep them like 60 degrees. It was rough, like getting through it. So I did have to like really just pause. I watched a lot of basketball too, so that was kind of fun. Been watching basketball games with my brother. We all about that Wemby down in San Antonio. It's bringing me back. I'm enjoying watching him play. So there's some light at the end of the tunnel for me. I gave up on the NBA specifically. I still play basketball, but I don't want to send any money towards the NBA. So I do, but I have been watching the games lately. So we'll see. Probably go watch a game. Take my brother or something. But let's see what we're doing. So I said, just throwing it out there. I'm doing more of I want to have more guide like I did last time. I was just getting up to see if I can do it, get these episodes going. Now I really want to have more organization, see where we're going with the direction. I've had like a month off. I've had time to think. I've had time to, not really think like properly, but time to be like, all right, what do I need to do? Where can I trim some fat? Where can I save some money? What am I doing? And where can I take this channel? Or what can I do with my? I don't know. It's a weird. It feels like a video game. It feels like a game that everybody's playing, and I want in. So this is my way of doing it. What else I got? Oh yeah, here I got a little note here, because also when I was stuck on the my buddy David Lee Madison. He had a movie premiere on October 26th. I was going to try to make it. It was in Pennsylvania, but I got that fever, so couldn't go. And then I ironically had a fever during the screening of Full Moon Fever. I wanted to watch it, but my buddy makes movies. He threw it out there, has a screening, and then people started bashing it, or bots started bashing online these trolls, and I got into it with a troll. And that's when I realized, I was like, God, I'm wasting my time. I need to focus on this. The social media is like it assumes time. It consumes it. It eats it. It takes it. There's really no purpose to it. It's just, it's supposed to share information, I guess, but I don't know. So I'm having buyer's remorse on social media, but it is there. The fact that you can share your ideas, share where you want to do, share what you, and then if somebody wants to watch it, they'll watch it or talk to you about it or discuss it. That's the one thing I do like about social media. That's one thing I do like about the internet. That's I'm able to make a video like this, and I'm able to reach an audience, followers, friends, people interested. This is what I'm doing with my time right now. So I would prefer to help. What do you call it? Anyone that's trying to figure out how to do something. I think just in general. Just learning how to do. I've been trying to do this for 5 years now, and I think finally understanding it's just a minimum. Don't overthink it. I don't need a whole bunch of things to do this. Podcasting, YouTube shows, they're not as challenging as you think once you get started. Everything's gonna have a challenge. Everything's gonna be difficult, but it's not as hard as you think. But once you get started, you start understanding it. Taking a month off from talking, I feel like I've done a few videos while I was sick. I just didn't like the way I was feeling. I was looking. I was just like, oh, I didn't like that. I didn't like that feeling. I don't like feeling like I'm just gonna talk. Also, I just kept coughing and coughing. I was like, it was weird to cough and have nothing in your chest, nothing in your lung, but you just keep coughing, but nothing will come out. No phlegm, no nothing. So, just this coughing. I couldn't really do a podcast. Also, it was just been a lot, and also there would been a day or two in between where I'd feel good, and then all of a sudden I just feel like crap. Like Halloween, we were all good, and then Wednesday, the 1st, it was back to normal, back to getting sick. It was back to being down. So I'm happy that at least got to do Halloween right. Felt good doing that. But also I noticed I like my shows. This is those segments called My Life in Motion. When I'm standing still, I don't like that feeling, but I needed to recover. I needed to just stand still and recover, not move. And I think that helped me out a lot. It helped me understand more or less. And it wasn't like I was sitting down and writing. I wrote ideas down. I have some concepts, some stories, some short sketch I want to do. But it's not like I was just sitting here I just couldn't do it. I had to watch, just watching movies. I watched 30 movies in 2 weeks. So maybe I could do something with that. I have a lot of backlog here to talk about. Don't really like critiquing everybody's movies, reviewing. I just like talking about them. Maybe give somebody another chance of why they would watch a movie and why they wouldn't. I watched the movie The Super with Joe Pesci the other day, and it was I saw that movie. It came out in 1992. I saw that movie at the theaters with my aunt Sylvia, and I remember being like, "Okay, it was a movie from New York, cool." Joe Pesci, hey. But when I watched, when you watch it as an adult with my adult brain, I was like, "Oh wow, this movie's a little bit rougher than I remember it," but it was so real. It's a nice story. So I would like to do something about that. I don't need to give it a score or need to tell people not to watch it. That was the thing I got into with the troll. The troll or the person somebody goes out and makes an account to talk. I can't do that. You can't be yourself. You have no merit. You're gonna go hide. Oh, I'm a good person, but then I'm gonna do this other thing on the side. I just can't. I can't deal with it. But and movies are hard to make, and then half the time people feel like they're attached, or people just get old, and they haven't done anything, and then they feel like, well, I know more about movies. I should do it. If that guy can do it or that girl can do it, I should do it. And then they don't. They just attack. And to each their own. It's a thing. But yeah, fighting with trolls is just something I don't want to do. I don't want to I don't want to be wasting my time like that. I'd rather work at focusing on writing improv, sketches, or stand-up. Now that brings me to this. I sitting down. I watched a lot of stand-up laying down, but it's not laying down. But watching people, like friends of mine's clips coming out on the YouTube and seeing them, I'm like, man. It's not that I want to be a stand-up comedian. I don't like. There's no way my schedule or my lifestyle that I have now or what I'm doing will allow me to do that. To actually get in the nitty gritty and to do the rounds and travel. I like it that I'm using it as more of it's something to challenge myself, something as a weekly challenge to just get up on stage and practice telling jokes. It's really hard for me. And filmmaking is hard, telling jokes. Yeah, everything in the arts is hard now because anybody can do it. So how do you stick out? How do you put more time into it? You got to work it. You got to understand it. So that's where I'm at with all this. But yeah, I just can't. I mean, I went to work at the theater on Friday, and all I can think about was, I want to be on stage. I want to tell jokes. I want to do that. And there's tons. I'm in Austin right now at the height of like stand up, the height of like probably stage comedy, improv comedy. So if I can kind of what I'm trying to say is it's like shooting fish in a barrel. Like I should be able just to stick my hand in the barrel and grab something. I should be able to do it, right? But the main thing I've been focusing on was my son. So I had to find jobs that were giving me a good study that weren't really like keeping me certain places for so long. That's why I've been able to keep the same job I've had for 2 years, because I can go in, get my work done, and come back and hang out with him and spend time with him. And as long as my work is done, I can as long as you get doesn't matter how long it takes, just get it done. So I like to get it going. Like I'm actually about to head to work right now, so I can go and like, what do you call it? Just be prepared to come back and hang out with my kid. Like I love it because he's done. By the time you get home, it's 4:00, and it's gonna go be in bed by 7:30. You got like 3 hours to hang out. And I want to spend time with him. I've since he was born, I don't want to leave his side, but life's gonna happen. He's gonna get older. He's gonna want to go hang out with his friends and do his own thing. So I saw it as like, well, let me just spend all my time while I can right now, and then once he starts school, I can venture off to do other things. And now here I'm at. I was still kind of doing the old stuff, but I'm not going back to waiting tables. If I were to ever wait tables again, it'd have to be at my own restaurant or my own place. I couldn't do it I couldn't show up somewhere like at 2 or 3 and leave at midnight. I don't have it in me anymore to do that. Even if the pay was really well, I don't have it in me. I can't do it. I can't go back. But I do have time now. I enjoyed editing a video yesterday for a job I applied for. I enjoyed like learning more, getting back on it. And the lights right now aren't bothering me as much. Like the other day when I had the lights on, I was going to try to do a video and it's just like, threw me off. But I'm getting better at this. I have 2 LED lights running on the side. I got 2 more minutes because I want to get to the 15. But, just here. So there we go. Stand-up, improv, filmmaking, content creating. I'm going to focus on that. I got some friends that want to do some stuff. I want to do an Indiegogo, a Kickstarter, something like that, a crowdfunding, so I can see how much I can budget. But honestly, I see people just constantly doing those crowdfunding things, and they're asking for more money. I don't think they're all putting it towards their movie. I think there might be not. I'm just speculating. I don't know. I'm not doing it, but now I want to do once I could see the gears and how everything turns. And I think I have the background and the organization enough to get it done. And it's right. I think this should be right up my alley. So that being said, still trying to grow my channel. Last week I did say I was going to start putting my shirts up for sale. I do have some shirts. I didn't do the post because I just was like social media. Because I got battled with that troll, and I was like, I hate being on social media now. It's supposed to be Facebook. I think Facebook's getting. So we'll see about that. But I got 1 more minute left, so yeah, keep an eye out for my shirts. I'll probably post try to make a video about it on here. Spend some time with my channel and see how I can because I got a lot of build up too. I got so many interviews I got to do, and I was looking at them like I got to get these out, crank them out by the end of the year. So that'll be fun. Getting all that going. And right now I have Hook in the background. It's 12 minutes and 24 seconds in, and I already I've seen the movie when I was a kid a million times. I saw it probably like 10 years ago, and then probably seen scenes in between here and there. I kind of think that it's a lot better movie than I thought. I always look at it as the Lost Boys, Peter Pan and the Lost Boys. I feel being in Austin, Texas, I was a Lost Boy for a long time and decided to not be Peter Pan anymore, so I just let the guys go, let them go, and then I did my own thing, and here I am now. I have my own little boy, and I don't want him to be lost. I always want him to be able to have a place to feel comfortable and feel confident that he can go to, you know, like myself as an adult looking for my next place where I can, you know, hang out, make friends, or work. I'm just looking for another job so I can be in my field. I want to see what I can do. I want to be the full-time filmmaker. I want to be the full-time actor. I want to be that. So we're going to put more time into it. And this is probably the best avenue I have, regardless whether I want to agree with it or not. But it's going to take a lot of effort. Like, I should be practicing acting, but I'm doing a vlog. But I like vlogging now. I practiced enough where I'm like, okay, I'm getting it. You got to do it enough. And every day is just another chance for you to do another vlog. But from the time in between now till tomorrow, let's see if I can get some things going. You know, I was trying to put goals and hard. I don't work like that. But I can adjust things. I can move things around. But like this movie, you know, never grow up, right? But we do got to be responsible, and being responsible means just handling your business. So thank you for watching this video. This is My Life in Motion, episode 18, getting back. So let's see where I go. Thank you. Peace.